Get injured at a hotel, who pays your medical bills?
And that's the question that one West Haven family is asking after a year of trying to get the hotel to pay. They decided it might be time to get Gephardt.
Being so young, it was very scary.
Charles Crosbie's 6-year-old son Bronson got to go for an ambulance ride June of last year.
This was like a very hard situation.
That's because Bronson's fingers got caught in their hotel room door. Ouch.
The tip of the finger had been completely severed.
I was like screaming because blood, you know? You don't know if you're gonna die or if you're gonna survive. You don't know.
Luckily for Bronson, doctors were able to reattach his digit, but for the past year, the Crosbies have been feeling a different kind of pain, about $6,700 in medical bills. The problem, nobody seems to want to pay. Charles says he tried his own health insurance.
And said, this is a third-party situation. We're not going to pay it. They need to pay it.
And Charles says he has asked the hotel several times for their insurance information, but the Comfort Inn Convention Center here in St. George has refused to provide it.
So I'm not sure why they have gone to such lengths to avoid us.
Charles says even the corporate office won't get involved.
Where good luck, but do it yourself, even though this is their corporate office.
With bills growing and collectors calling, Charles decided it was time to call me. The Comfort Inn Convention Center is part of Choice Hotels. Choice did not want to talk about this one, saying the hotel is a franchise, so we needed to talk to local managers. We reached out to Comfort Inn Convention Center 7 times. For more than 2 months, we did not hear back. Then this past weekend, public promotion for this story began to air, and when we got to work this morning, we had a scathing voicemail from the hotel's manager. The manager, who identified herself as Yolanda, said, quote, "If I didn't get back to you, it was because I'm going through an attorney." She went on to blame Bronson and his parents, saying it was their, quote, negligence. They did this to their son.
And they have what is known as premises medical pay or coverage.
I took it to personal injury attorney Bill Rawlings, who says that almost all businesses have insurance policies that cover liability. That means regardless of whether or not the hotel was at fault, they can still pay the Crosbies' medical bills.
So it has nothing to do with the extent of an injury or whether or not the hotel's liable. They just cover any liability that's found on part of the hotel.
It turns out Comfort Inn did tap into theirs. After almost a year, Charles received a check from Comfort Inn's insurance, and Bronson is keeping better tabs on his fingers.
But he really watches the doors now.
In St. George, Matt Gephardt, 2 News.